Roy.
This bout.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses.
So here we go. Should be a good one.
Another scoring shot there. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty... What do we expect to see here in round 2? Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He fails to score with that left hook. He threw the hook, didn't land. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10.
I'm telling you,
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Neither man really defending themselves. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Swing and a miss with that left hook. The courage on display here is incredible. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain, though.
Nice exchange here from both men.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the... And there's the bell to start round 4. And that hook misses. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Both men step back for just a moment. That right hook won't score. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And he misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe.
I like that. I'm happy.
There's the bell to start round 5. Neither man really defending themselves. They score with that left hand. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Failing to score with that right hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Not a lot of deep defense here at all. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them.
And wait a minute, he caught him, and down goes Jones Jr.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's been knocked out.
Stop it. Come on.
This is the beginning of round 6. You'd like to see more jabs. No rest for the weary. He misses with that jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, when you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. He blocks the hook. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like
Absolutely nothing.
round 7. Here we go. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Perfect punch. Missing with the hook. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with some of the...
He's got to get out of there. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a scoring blow. Left punch. He misses with that jab. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Big shots from both of these fighters. Robin Reed may get knocked out here. This This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Relax. Now,
There's the bell to start round 8. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook doesn't score. REID needs to get out of jail and quick. REID goes down, but can he get up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, he's got Bambi left. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Oh no, REID in some serious trouble. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Seems like he's beginning to recover a little bit. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.